Henry, thank you very much. Before I talk about the center, Henry and I traveled a great deal together over the years. I learned a great deal from Henry Kissinger. He did chair my international advisory board and made a major contribution, as you'd expect he would. But we traveled to many countries. I think I got a PhD in whatever he was teaching, which was many topics. He's a great man, a great American, and we're very fortunate to have him. Now let me turn to the national interest. I knew President Nixon and got to know him much better when he was out of office than when he was in. Many times he would call, and I'd have lunch or dinner with him. He was lonely and thoughtful and trying to discern how the future would treat him. There came a time when he called one late afternoon and wondered if I could have dinner that evening. He was living in New Jersey, a small house. At that dinner was Dimitri Simes and a couple of other people. The topic got around to, should there be a think tank that would essentially carry on the beliefs that he had in foreign policy. He was very ambivalent about it at first during discussions. As the evening went on, I think he came around more and more to believe that it was possible that it could really occur. And it would carry on the beliefs that he believed in, not to have a foreign policy think tank that started off one way would wind up being something different. That he would violently oppose. The end game was that there would be a think tank started. Dimitri Simes played a very, very important role. He was there that evening. He had been he became very close to President Nixon, traveled to Russia with him, or the Soviet Union at the time, a number of times. And so he understood the president's foreign policy views, of course, and agreed with them. So the outcome was that there would be a think tank established. I would say that the president retained some concerns that there were so many think tanks that started out and then would become something different and would not be really what he had in mind. We assured him that that would not happen, that it would stay on course and follow the path that he believed in and that we believed in would be the right organization for the president. It would also be a tribute to the president, who was, as you know, great in many ways, including foreign policy, and that this would be a tribute and a memory to him. It couldn't have happened without Dimitri. He provided the day-to-day leadership, which made it easy because I was in New York and would just get in his way if I was here. And so that didn't happen. He has a great board of directors that are very supportive and understand and agree on virtually most of the topics that are discussed. The National Interest magazine that you heard about earlier today is a great periodical, certainly better than any other that is in print today. And so I think the president would be very proud of the organization and the people that surrounded Dimitri to make it all happen. Now, I've been chairing this for longer than I'd like to say. It's been a long, long time. And it's time to have some fresh blood. And I can't think of a better successor than General Boyd. Chuck Boyd, as Henry Kissinger mentioned, is a national hero. I've got to know him quite well. He became the president of BENS, Business Executives for National Security, which I was a member of. We traveled a bit together in different places. And I can't think of a better person to chair this organization. So please join me in welcoming General Boyd.